Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
It's Bars and Barbells. I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
And this is... You okay? Made a little bit of a joke before we got on camera here.
Okay, sure, I'm good now. I'm good.
She's recovering a bit, but we're glad to have you. Glad that you're with us again. Apparently, I can't speak either. We're glad to have you with us again for another reaction video. You guys have blown up the two BGs videos that we've jumped on thus far, so you guys have enjoyed those apparently because we've really enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, they've been
It's
awesome.
been great.
I love them.
It's been a lot of fun so far getting introduced to them. We're really surprised with the last one. We said it was kind of a little more R&B kind of feel.
Which I liked.
And they were recommending this one on the comments there. You guys were saying Fanny Be Tender With My Love is another R&B kind of feel. So we're looking forward to that.
I'm here for it.
Now this video here that we've pulled up, it's a remastered version, I believe, because there was another one that we were going to check out and there were some issues with the audio, it sounded like. So
Kind of sounded like we were in a tunnel.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was just that version. It was, it's hard to tell with some YouTube videos. So hopefully this is a good video, some good audio, and that won't have any issues when we're getting into it. But with that said, we've kind of got introduced with some of the members of the Bee Gees as well. You guys, I remembered, after I had said I'd forgotten the lead singer's name last time. Barry is the guy I was trying to remember. And
sometimes you just get mesmerized by his hair that you forget his name.
Right. Now, I'm not sure if I can name them all. I know Maurice is another one. And there was another...
Robin? Robin?
I'm not sure. Starts with an R. All right, so we're getting there. We're picking them up. But we do... Sorry, guys. We do a lot of videos, right? So it's hard to remember every new artist that we get introduced to. But you also said there was another brother as well, and apparently he unfortunately passed away from a drug overdose or something like that really young. And I think you guys might have been saying as well that the last song was made about him. How Deep Is Your Love was written kind of about him or something like that. So I'm not sure if that's true because sometimes things comments on YouTube can get say one thing and it's not true or mean something else or whatever. But anyways. We've loved learning about them, and that's what we really love about our channel is that you guys come into the comments and you let us know about these artists. And that's what you've done with the Bee Gees. It's been great learning about them, listening to them, and now we get to do another track, so we're excited for that.
Yeah.
And if you guys enjoy it, you know what to do. Hit that like button for us. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Make sure you come alongside for this journey that we're on. It's been great so far, and we anticipate it's going to be great going forward, so we'd love to have you with us. All right, with that said, you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go, guys.
Seems like you don't want the love of this man at all, and it's sure been a lonely time right up to the time I met you. So if you take a love like mine, be tender
gotta pause it because we're halfway through here. I didn't want to pause it. I'm just like, let this ride. Just keep it going. Yeah, I know sometimes you guys are like, just let it play, but there's copyright issues and all that other stuff. So we gotta stop and chat for a little bit. But there's a lot in here that I really, really enjoy. Number one, off the bat, I think, the R&B feel with that bass line coming in, the really, really strong bass line that they're playing with, is awesome.
Love it.
It really creates that nice vibe. Love the changes in the ranges that they have going on, from these high harmonies into coming in with that little, bit of a lower octave.
It shocked me a couple times. I was like, okay. It was like, woo, woo.
Well, because it's funny because we kind of started with the first song and they had the really high harmonies. We're like, oh, these are the Bee Gees. And then the next song we were like, oh, they've got a little more range than we expected. And now they're going into this deeper range. So we've kind of started up here and gone down.
Yeah, when he first brought it in the first time, I was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Like, I'm not going to say that they sound like the Beatles, but like, because obviously they've got their own sound, but the harmonies kind of, because I've heard much more of the Beatles than I have heard of the Bee Gees, and their harmonies kind of remind me a little bit of the Beatles. The way
I don't know too much about the Beatles, so it's hard for me to say.
It's similar time frame, right? They're not too far off, right? So that's maybe why it was kind of the sound that was happening in the music world at that time. So that's kind of my initial thoughts. Anything that you wanted to add?
No, I love it. It definitely gives me more of the R&B vibe again for this one. And like you said, I like that they're changing like their pitch and their range so much throughout the song, and it's just like a really feel good vibe too. Like, I like it a lot.
It seems like every song that they've had has been a feel good.
Yeah,
feel
just
good
sing
vibe.
and be like, yeah.
I know. I was seeing the vibe out there. I was like, oh, she's feeling this one, and it's cool because it seems like, people have been saying in the comments they have so many hit records, and like, obviously if you're a fan of them, you're going to be a little more biased and say like every song's good.
Yeah.
But all the songs that we've listened to thus far, I could all see them being, at the top of the charts.
Yeah.
Because they're just, something that I could hear playing on the radio or something at that time frame. And like you said, it's because it's such a feel-good track, right?
Yeah.
It's got these great vibes to it. So really, really enjoyable thus far. So you ready to get it going again?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, I want to just rewind a little bit because I had to stop and ruin the flow. So let's get back into the flow.
That's Barry, I think his name is, on the right?
Just finished up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like the last two ones, I know the second one, they were kind of moving around more and stuff in the video, but I feel like usually he's almost like in the center. Mm-hmm. And then this time he wasn't. So a different formation.
Yeah, well, the formation. Well, they were saying that they do switch, right? Like they've
Okay.
got so many songs that they'll change the lead vocalist. Sometimes it'll be a different
It's
brother.
depending
in there.
on what vibe they want, right?
Yeah, and we saw one of the other brothers there. Like I said, I'm not at the point where I can pick them all out
Who's
yet,
who?
but we saw the other brother, other than Barry, was getting into that lower octave range quite a bit. And that, like you said, would add a different flavor to the song. But it's, again, another banger from the Bee Gees, man. Like I said,
Banger from the Bee Gees.
I said that in the last song. This is a banger, and it's another banger.
Bee Gees banger.
Yeah, and they, I loved as we got into the back half of the song, it picked up in terms of they were like, just hitting their vocals, letting them run, and adding these harmonies and
background
backup vocals,
and
and
stuff
like
too,
mixed them in with the lead and like all the instrumentation as well. It was just a great
So much
song.
going on.
And very lively. It seemed like there was a lot of layers to it. So I definitely enjoyed that. And also, I think we forgot to mention that in the beginning, we kind of knew that Fanny is the name of the housemaid that it was named after, where they were staying at or something like that when they were writing the song. They were like, it would be better if we had somebody named Fanny in there. That was the name of the housemaid. So creativity, they just let it roll, and it was fantastic. Even the way they were doing their vocals seemed like they were just kind of going off the cuff a little bit. I don't know if that's the case, but
yeah, it's also so funny that you could tell the time period too by that Fanny was a popular name.
True.
Right? Like, I don't think I've ever met anybody named Fanny in my
No,
life, but
that's
it
true.
used to be
No.
a popular name, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, please hit that like button for us. Helps with the community. It helps growing the channel. It helps you giving you the content that you want as well.
Yep.
And like I said, leave us a comment if you did enjoy this. Anything in particular you like about it. Any other BG songs that you do like. Leave that in the comments. And if you want to subscribe, come along for this journey. We'd love to have you. So that's it from us today, guys. We'll be back soon.
thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.